So just how has my life changed since you've been gone? I thought that not having you here physically would be the hardest part of all of this, but there is so much more.
The death of a loved one is hard enough, but when you add in the secondary losses, it can become very difficult. Grief changes everything. It changes home and it changes school. It can change the level of our responsibility as well. Changes at home may include an increase in responsibility for other family members, tension and anger, sadness, constant worry, overprotectiveness by a parent, financial pressure, putting your plans on hold, and the biggest challenge, family members grieve in their own way, and it might not be your way.
Things have really changed a lot in my house since my father died, especially the relationship I have with my mother. Since he's been gone, we fight a lot more than we used to. It's really ridiculous and it's really stressful to me. Like when I want to go out at night and hang out with my friends, she has a problem with it because, you see, I'm still living my life. I'm out there doing things while she doesn't have as much of a life as she used to have because he died. And I feel a little guilty because I'm still out doing stuff and she's not able to, and it's just hard for me sometimes to leave home. And I often feel bad about my brother because he's just staying in the house playing video games all day, and I feel bad because I'm out and about having fun and both of them are at home. And like with school, like next semester when I go to college, I want to be able to move out of the house and go live at the dorm and get involved and be a part of the school, but I can't do that because financially we're not able to right now, and secondly, I'm still needed at home. I have responsibilities still I have to take care of there, and I have to take care of them, and it's just a tricky situation with family and trying to adjust to it and try to get my life to progress while not leaving them behind.
It's hard enough to deal with all the changes at home, but changes can also occur at school. Grief affects our schoolwork, our relationships, and our social life. You may find that friendships go away. You may break up with a boyfriend or girlfriend. People may avoid you because they don't know what to say or do. You may have to move and change schools. You may have to get a job, and your schoolwork may suffer.
There's been many changes at school, like with friends. People, when they're around me, they're a lot more held back than they used to be. Like, a lot of times they just avoid talking to me because they think I'm just going to be depressed when they come up to me. It's just not fun to hang out anymore with them because they treat me differently. And then again, there's a lot of friends who really have been there for me. They've really helped me get through my times of need. Not the ones that I expected to be, but they came through and they're like my new best friends now. And I really appreciate everything they've done for me. But apart from that, academically at school, it's been a lot tougher than it used to be. With all the distractions at home and outside of school, it's been a lot harder to keep up with grades and stuff and deadlines and projects and tests and studying. It's just too much sometimes because I'm trying to focus on that while my mind is still wandering about other things that's going on. And also I have a job I had to get, and that's a lot more stress and pressure on top of school and friends and family. It's just all these things combined into one is a little overwhelming sometimes. On top of everything else, like school and work and academics and friends, there was a whole nother issue that came up. The relationship I had with my girlfriend. It was because of my attitude and stress that I had towards my father's death and stuff. It really built up anger and stuff inside of me. And she noticed that, and she of course didn't like it. So towards the end, we started having problems until we finally broke up. And that killed me inside. And it was like losing a whole nother person.
Living with grief is very challenging. You may feel that you're living in two worlds, one of normalcy with your friends and school, and one of grief. But here's some ways that you can get through this difficult time. You already have so many changes going on, so stay with what is familiar and comfortable to you. Maintain your routines with meals, exercise, school, and your social life. Write down all the changes going on to help you make sense of everything happening. Talk to someone you trust who really gets it. Be patient with yourself. And ask for help if you need it.
Since my father died, my role in the household has changed drastically. I remember the day that he died. We of course had people over, they were consoling us, and my dad's best friend was over. And I was sitting in the corner in the living room, and he walked over to me slowly and kneeled down next to me. He said, "You're the new man of the house." And at that moment, I knew that my whole life is going to change. And since then, I had to be what my dad was. I had to pick up all these responsibilities that he left behind. I'm like the dad in this equation, but I'm not. So I do everything that he used to do. And it's often hard for me because I don't know how to do all the things he did. I have to teach myself how to do it. It's not easy sometimes with everything, school, work, everything. It's hard.
Your teen years are the time when you develop your identity. You experiment with new roles as you enter the adult world, and grief can complicate this time. Many teens and families say that counseling can be helpful during this journey. Remember, it's also a time to gain strength, maturity, and to realize hope. It is possible for you to continue developing your identity, keeping the best of your loved one always with you.
Just because my dad died doesn't mean that I stopped being his son and that I stopped loving him, because I will always love him because he will always be my dad, no matter what. There's something I've gained from all this. It's strength. You know, there's the old saying, what does not kill us makes us stronger. And I'm still here, so it's made me a lot stronger than I ever have been before. This whole experience has given me nothing but strength and hope and willpower. And that's something I live by every day.